Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Tonight is Wednesday, I think April 13th. My name is Stephanie. I am the leader of Team Dream Fit. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about this whole coaching thing and what the heck it is that we do. So a lot of you guys are my friends on Facebook, or maybe you followed me for a little bit, and I'm going to share with you about my journey. I'm also going to share with you just what this whole coaching thing is about, because so many people have come to me and they've asked, what is it that you guys do, or what is it that you, how is it that you earn money, or, I've heard about that, and isn't that a pyramid scheme? So this call is kind of, it's an informational call. Maybe some of you are interested in this for you. Maybe you're interested in it for a friend. Maybe you're one of my challengers and you're just, you want to get some information. That's totally fine. This is a completely informational call just for you guys to make the decision for yourself if this is something that you want to do. So tonight we are going to go over what a Beachbody coach is, what is required to be one. So is there really a requirement? How we get paid, and how you grow a team, okay? And then we're also going to go over some normal hesitations or misconceptions or objections of this business, which are, is this a pyramid scheme? But wait, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to get into something where I have to be skeevy or salesy or yucky. That's not for me. I don't have a lot of time, and I can't do that coaching thing. I'd really like to, but I'm not at my goal weight, so I can't be a coach. So we are going to jump right on in to the call. Now, first and foremost, I want to tell you about me. For those of you guys that don't know me personally, or maybe you haven't followed my story, my name is Stephanie. I am 36 years old. I am an Army brat my whole life. I have struggled with my weight my entire life. I was made fun of as a kid. I really struggled a lot with insecurities and depression because of it. I had horrible nicknames, you name it. So I didn't find fitness for myself until I was in college. And, I went to college really heavy. And when I got to college, I put on the freshman 15, which wasn't working for me at my size already. And I wanted to do something where I could better myself. And so I decided to take an aerobics class. And I started this aerobics class. And this is when they called it aerobics, by the way. I took an aerobics class and I loved it. It was step aerobics. I stood in the front of the class. I was just like on cloud 9. And my instructor approached me maybe like halfway into the semester. And she said, you know what? You're like so into this. Have you ever considered teaching? And I'm like, what? No way. I just started this. And anyway, I actually ended up giving it a try. And so I ended up teaching classes for 5 years. I became an instructor. And not only did I lose my weight, I completely found a passion for helping other people. And it wasn't about losing weight, but it was just helping people relieve stress and have fun. And it was just in me. It was this passion that I absolutely knew nothing about. Well, fast forward, I decided to move. I'm a singer-songwriter. I decided to move out of Pittsburgh, where I was at the time, come to the DC area, because that's where you go if you want to be a singer. And I decided to do my music and was on cloud 9. I was still focusing on my fitness, but not teaching because I was gigging and everything. And then, 2009, I got diagnosed with malignant melanoma. And everything came to a screeching halt, including my sanity and feeling, I was just scared, fearful of everything. And so in my fear of dying, because nobody likes to hear the cancer diagnosis, I really stopped living, it's very odd phenomenon. But I ended up gaining a lot of weight. There were still some many blessings that happened to me at that time. I met my husband. I had 2 beautiful babies. But I gained 100 pounds. And when I delivered my Chloe, my second daughter, I was 250 pounds. So I was extremely, extremely heavy. And I couldn't walk upstairs with my daughter. I was winded. My knees hurt. I couldn't get down on the floor because I couldn't get back up. It was bad. And I kept trying to like get myself back into health and fitness. And, I just couldn't. I just was like at a very all-time low. And somebody approached me, my coach approached me about 21 Day Fix and Shakeology. And whoa, I was like, get away from me with that. I don't know what that is. That sounds ridiculous. It's just one of those schemey things. Just please leave me alone. And the more I thought about it, the more I said, well, you know what? I am kind of desperate and I need something that's going to help me. So I decided to give it a try. And I ordered the package thinking I would give it a try. And that package sat on my counter for like over a month. And she said, hey, we're starting a challenge group. You should join us. I was like, what is this challenge group you speak of? So, but I found out that there was going to be other people in there and I was going to have to be accountable to them. And so I was like, well, gosh, I better get my crap together and do this. So I did. And I have lost 92 pounds in the process. And all with Beachbody and Shakeology and 21 Day Fix. And if you've seen my posts, you've seen that I've done pretty much every other program too. So, but I ended up winning the Beachbody Challenge as a monthly winner back in October. And I won $1,500 for my transformation. And my transformation is down here in the bottom of the screen. And you'll see my picture, my fitness picture, and my picture of my two girls and my family. And, because they are my why, my reason for wanting to do this and being healthy and being fit and being around for them. That's what's really important for me. So not only am I a coach, not only do we have an amazing team of coaches, I also work full time. I have a very long, crazy commute. I have a very busy job. I know I don't post that on Facebook a lot, but I really do. So I'm going to talk to you about how I juggle all of that and all the misconceptions that go with, but I work full time. I can't do this coaching thing. Moving right along, I want to tell you about Beachbody. Most of you guys know what Beachbody is because maybe you are currently doing a program, maybe you're currently in a challenge group, or maybe you've just seen me post. So Beachbody is a company. Beachbody is the umbrella of this amazing, very successful, leading competitor in fitness business. So Beachbody has created programs like Insanity, P90X, 21 Day Fix, Brazilian Butt Lift, now 22-minute hardcore, Master's Hammer and Chisel, PiYo, you name it. Beachbody is just blown up with the fitness programs. They also are the creator of Shakeology. Shakeology is the most amazing wellness shake on the market. There's really nothing else out there that can compete with it. There are protein shakes. There are other shakes on the market, but Shakeology is completely 100% all natural, no soy products, which for me as a cancer survivor is very important for me. No artificial sweeteners, nothing like that. And Shakeology is unique because it's filled with 70 plus superfood ingredients. So not only is it a protein shake, not only is it has all these amazing benefits, but it aids in digestion, it helps with weight loss, it increases energy, it helps with your hair and your nails. I mean, really, truly is your healthiest meal that you can have. And it tastes good. So, but Beachbody as a whole organization is the most unique company in that it's not just fitness-based, but it's got the nutrition component. So each program comes with a nutrition guide. It comes with, the nutrition, whether it be the containers that 21 Day Fix comes with, or whether it's just an eating plan that one of the other programs comes with. Because really, truly, and if you're in my group, you know this, but your journey is 80% nutrition and 20% fitness. Fitness is excellent, and the working out is so important for your body. But really, if you want to see results, then you should be focusing on your nutrition. And then they offer the peer support, and that's us. That's us as coaches. That's what we offer. And guess what? We're free. We are free coaches to you when you purchase a Beachbody program, when you purchase your Shakeology. You always have someone backing that to tell you, hey, listen, I'm here for you. Let's help you. Let's help you reach your goals. Join one of my groups. Let's get involved. I want to be there for you so that you can achieve what you came here for. And then the fourth component of Beachbody that really is like the glue that binds is the rewards. Because let's face it, if you don't have somebody patting you on the back, or you don't have that instant gratification, a lot of times people will fail because they want to know that what they're doing is worth it. And so I don't know about you, but since I've yo-yoed with my weight, if I ever lost weight, I'd be like, let's go have a brownie. Well, when somebody's going to hand you $500, company's gonna hand you $500, you're like, okay, I'll take the money over the brownie any day. But so Beachbody has all of these awesome prizes they give you. So you can, if you do a program start to finish, you get a prize. All you have to do is submit your results. They don't have to be special results. All you have to do is submit them. You either get a t-shirt, you get some special prize that program offers. So that's a really awesome component that Beachbody has to offer that really nobody else does. So what is it that we do as coaches? Okay. So many people have these misconceptions that coaches are, the end all be all, that we're fitness experts, which some people are, that we are, all just, the know-it-alls of fitness. That's so not the case. We just lead by example. So as coaches, we're somebody that's doing the products, or we're using the products, we're doing the programs. We're somebody that's saying, hey, listen, I'm willing to share my journey with you. Today sucked. I did not want to do my workout, but I did it anyway. And you would be surprised by sharing that and leading with that, how many people will then decide, you know what, I am really impressed by her. I'm really inspired by that, and I want to join. So that's what we do as coaches. We lead by example. We are encouragers. We help support other people reach their goals. We're entrepreneurs. So yeah, we're trying to grow a business at the same time. I mean, how amazing is it to earn some money off of helping other people while helping yourself? And we're going to get into how you earn and the earning potential and all of that. But we're dreamers and we're doers. I will tell you, from the second I pretty much was born, I was a dreamer, as long as I can remember. I wanted to be a famous singer. I wanted to be on TV. I've always been a dreamer. That is why I named my team Dream Fit, because I truly believe if you can dream it, you can do it. If you have something in your head that you really, really want, you're going to go after it. So when you're a dreamer and you're a doer, those things combined create success. So that is what we do as coaches. So a lot of people will ask, well, what is it that, how is it that you make money or grow a team? What does that entail? Because or they'll sign up and say, I don't want to grow a team because that's skeevy and weird and it's a pyramid scheme. And, but I want you to think about it like this. And I'm going to use a scenario with you because so many people are familiar with this, because it happens a lot, which is a beautiful thing. But you go to a coffee shop and the person in front of you purchases your coffee. Okay. And you are like, you get up to the line and you go to pay and they purchase your coffee and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But the person has already left. And what do you naturally do? You purchase the person's coffee behind you because you're just in this mood to just give back and pay it forward. And then the person behind you feels that amazing energy and they give to the person behind them. And you have just sparked this amazing movement to pay it forward. And that is what we do as coaches. That's it. I inspire one person that inspires another person. that inspires another person, and therefore, and it grows on and on and on. That is what we do as coaches, whether it be with customers, whether it be with growing our team, whatever it is, we are here to inspire people just a little bit at a time, and that's how your network and your team and your amazingness just grows. So to tell you a little bit about our team was founded in December of 2014 by me. It's when I signed up to be a coach. To give you a little information, I actually signed up to be a discount coach at first. I was still on my journey. I was about 50 pounds heavier than I am right now, which I'll explain later. And I was like, I cannot do that coaching thing. You know, I'm telling you, I had the same misconceptions of so many people. And I said, man, that's not for me. But I'll sign up to get the discount because I love my Shakeology. Well, something amazing happened in the process, and people, because I still shared my journey, not even thinking about it. And people just started coming to me and saying, what are you doing? You know, I'm just inspired by the fact that you're checking in, you know, to your journey with having a crazy busy life. And so I started telling them I was doing 21-day fix. And they said, oh, I want to try that. And well, I was a coach, so they started joining me, and I just kind of threw these challenge groups together, and the business started like that. I helped one person, which helped people, and it just kind of grew into that. I really started this journey just to help just one person, and it has evolved into something that only I dreamed. So our motto, like I mentioned, is if you can dream it, you can do it. I truly believe that. If you have it in your heart of hearts that that's what you want, you absolutely can have it, but you must want it. You must want it, and you must work for it. And if you're willing to put those two things together, then you will be successful, whether it be on your weight loss journey, whether it be to be healthy, whether it be that you want to grow this amazing business with coaching, you can have all of that. So our team is rapidly growing right now. I mean, rapidly. I can't even give you numbers. It's growing so quickly. And to give you an idea of that is there are 450,000 coaches in the network. 450,000. So that's a lot of coaches. We are ranked 223 in the entire company. So, and the way that we got there was really just like the slide before this, that we were just paying it forward. Each and every person on the team, we worked together to help as many people as possible and to change their lives. And that's how we did it. So to give you an idea of how rapidly we're growing, we ended last year in December of 2015, I think 1,200. So that's how quickly we're growing, and we've excelled up to the top. And I know that me and everybody else on the team pretty much are of the mindset, let's do this and let's keep going. We want to help as many people as possible, because that is what this is about. What our team has to offer, trainings, rewards, trips, friendships, fun. We have a little mini retreat scheduled. I'm having everybody over to my house next month. I have a big retreat scheduled to take my leaders down to Florida to a beach house in early next year. We're going to Nashville. I don't know if you guys followed my Facebook page, but I just got back from a cruise in March where Beachbody fronted the cost. I earned it to go and just pretty much go to Jamaica and the Bahamas for free. It was an amazing trip, amazing trip. But you can also expect to get an overwhelming amount of support and help in growing your business. This is your own business. You can choose to do with it what you want, but you are never alone in it. Like I said, there's tons of training, tons of support from other coaches on our team. So when you jump in, you're going to have tons of people there to help you. So those are all benefits. I want to talk to you about the business side of things real quick, because people think coaching and they think oh yeah, that's just something I can do here and there. And you can, but if you really want to grow a business doing this, you can as well. So I want to talk to you about the whole traditional business sense, or traditional pathway. You go to college, you get a degree anymore. What does a degree do for you? Pretty much nothing. I'm a recruiter, so you have to have a degree to even get looked at, but it doesn't mean you're going to get a job. I feel so bad for college students that are coming out of school right now because, yeah, it's so hard to get a job right now. But so then what? Okay, you go and you get a full-time job. I've done it. I've been there. I'm doing it. And you're like, great, I'm here. I got like 10 days a year vacation. I'm killing it at work. I'm doing my best. But guess what? Just going to get a salary. That's it. Maybe I'll get a 2% raise at the end of this year. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, I mean, we do it. We do it because we have to. We do it because it's comfortable, like I said, I do it. I'm there. But and then there's the opportunity that you could be a franchise owner. Like, I don't know, maybe you want to open a Subway. I don't know, maybe you want to be a Chick-fil-A owner because I would imagine they make a lot of money because their lines are always really long. But there's high startup costs. There's high overhead, a lot of stress. Like, you're putting in like pretty much all of your life savings into this franchise. And who knows? Who knows if it'll work out, unless you're a Chick-fil-A owner, because I'm serious about that. But, okay, so let's compare the whole franchise thing to coaching, because coaching is kind of like owning your own franchise. But when you start a franchise, the costs are anywhere between like $10,000 and $200,000. I mean, you're like taking out second mortgages, you're stuck in debt, it's a huge, huge commitment. And a lot of times it weighs very heavily on your personal life, creates rifts in your relationships because it's a lot. It's a lot of stress. Coaching, on the other hand, is a small, just nominal fee to sign up. And I'm going to get into how you sign up and costs for it and everything. But really, there's a coach sign-up fee of $40. And in addition to that, yes, you have to be paying for products as well. But $40 to sign up and only $15.95 thereafter as the business fee. And if you're a veteran or you're active duty military, or you're the spouse of an active duty military, then those fees get waived for you because the company is amazing and has a ton of support for vets and for military. So, the problem here is that people will think like coaching is a hobby. I didn't put in that much money, so then therefore I don't have to put in a lot of work. If you want to make this business work, then you have to put in work. It's not a ton of time. It's not a ton of crazy effort. It's just a little by little each day, and you can grow this amazing earning potential, which I'm going to get into. But so franchises, though, if you're going to go and buy your Chick-fil-A, you have to be closed on Sunday because those are their rules, and you have to go by their guidelines. But with coaching, you don't have to go by anybody's guidelines but your own. Okay, let's face it, there are some compliance things we have to go by. But if you want to market yourself and this is your business and you want to market to moms because you're a mom, you want to market to fitness professionals because you're a fitness professional, you want to market to nutritionists because you're a nutritionist, you get that opportunity to do that. This is your business and you can do that. And your success is really based on how hard you work and the efforts of your team that's working with you. The franchise is really kind of just all on you. Your employees come in and they punch a time clock, but they leave. Coaching in a team base is that everybody's working together because really the success of that team is based on everybody, not just one person. So how is it that we earn as coaches? A lot of people will ask, well, how is it that you make money? Okay, that's a good question. So the first way that we make money is we invite others to join us in a challenge group, and you make commissions off of Beachbody programs and products. Yes, that's selling a program. But guys, don't be freaked out by the sales word, okay? Because you're always selling something in your life, always. If you tell someone to go to your favorite restaurant, guess what? You're selling it. If your child is screaming at you and crying because she wants an ice cream cone, she's selling to you that she wants that ice cream cone. So there's such a negative connotation to that You don't have to be skeevy or yicky to be selling something. The beauty of this business is that we aren't about sales. It's about building relationships and helping people. But we have a product, and then people can purchase that in order to help themselves. If people are going to go to a gym, they're going to pay for that. But you don't think about that. You think just because people have to purchase something that this is a yucky thing. It's absolutely not. And this isn't about a numbers game or anything. This is about helping people. The number 2 way is in growing a team. If you grow your team to a certain level, Beachbody corporate gives you bonuses. You do not ever earn off of coaches in your downline. You never earn their money. Everything people earn as a coach, they keep themselves. You earn a bonus from the company as you reach certain milestones in your business. So there's 2 ways to earn, just like that. So earning potential of a coach, let's talk about it. When you start day 1 as a coach, you can begin earning right away. That is one of the reasons why this is not a pyramid scheme. In a pyramid scheme, if anybody knows that, I'm going to get into it later, but if pyramid scheme is you come in, you can do nothing until people are underneath you. Only the person at the top gets paid. That's not how this is. You come in, you start your business. This is your business. You begin earning from day 1. Okay? My first month as a coach, I'm not going to say that this is typical, but it's doable. I did it. I earned $612.40. Okay? So, whoa, that was pretty much a lot of money for somebody that wanted to be a discount coach. I thought, man, I could pay for my product. To give you an idea, if you help 3 people in a month with a challenge pack, each of those people with a challenge pack, you've earned your money back. Okay? So if you're willing to talk with people and you're willing to, just invite people to join you on this journey and share your own journey, then your earning potential is going to be great because people are going to be coming to you and they're going to know that you're there for them. In month 8 of my business, I earned $2,003.84. So my business has grown substantially since then, but that's just an idea of in your first year, how much money you can make. Okay, so again, dreams plus work equals success. Yes, we can have some dreams, but you do got to put a little work in. All right, let's talk about that huge elephant in the room. Is this a pyramid scheme? I just sat down with my whole family Easter, where my sister, who's going to get her MBA, and bless their hearts, they all drink Shakeology. They're all supportive as ever, but they're like, yeah, you do that pyramid scheme. I'm like, it's not a pyramid scheme. I ended up having to Google pyramid scheme and show them what a pyramid scheme is. A pyramid scheme is a form of investment illegal in the US and elsewhere in which each paying participant recruits 2 further participants and returns being given to early participants using money contributed by later ones. What does that mean? You don't really need to know, except it's illegal, and that's how Beachbody is. But let's look at these 2 structures that I've shared here. As a business runs, okay? Who do you have? You always have this kind of pyramid structure, right? It's not a pyramid scheme, but it's a structure where it looks like one. And you have one person up top, a leader, and then as you go down, you have more people at the bottom. And that's just typical of every organization, a corporation, the military, the government, everything. Beachbody is a multi-level marketing company, and which is so often confused with pyramid scheme. Hello, my whole family still thinks so. But it's not a pyramid scheme. It's just another way of doing it. It's just another way, another structure way of doing it. So it really is not a bad thing. And your earning potentials can be so great early on. And I know a coach that she's been coaching for 2.5 years, and a year and a half of her coaching, or 2 years of coaching, she was making $250,000 a year. Okay, so that's the earning potential of this business. If you put in work and you're willing to share your journey. It's not a get-rich-quick business. It's something that you have to work toward, but the potential is there if you're willing to do it. Okay, but whoa, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, hey, buy this. Hey, here's my link. Buy this. hey, you want Shakeology? Click here. No, we don't run our business like that. And really that is just, oh, that's so icky. No. So we aren't a business of selling. Like I mentioned earlier, everything is about sales. Everything is, when you say like, oh my gosh, I had this amazing coffee and you should check it out at that corner store down there. That's selling that coffee shop. So, but you're not getting commissions off of that. But people think since you're getting paid off of something that's a yucky thing. Well, it's not. But we're here to help people. So you're helping people and you're saying, purchase this challenge pack because this is going to better your life. Join my group and I'm going to help you for the next 30 days. Okay. And this isn't just like buy this, goodbye. Buy this, ta-ta. No, you're going to say, buy this. This is going to help you. Come into my group. Let's do this together. Okay. So we're in a business of helping people and recommending products and programs that are going to change their lives. That's what this is about. So you don't have to be a skeevy salesperson. A big thing I hear a lot is, I don't have a lot of time. I can't do this business. I don't have another time to do like another full-time job. Well, you're in luck. Neither do I. I don't know that I mentioned, but my husband is a police officer. He works nights. We are like two ships passing in the night. We kind of do high five. I come home. He goes to work. I put the kids to bed, which my 2-year-old is up there screaming right now. Yeah, I don't have time. I make the time, and I do this business little by little. I have a lot of stuff scheduled. I will focus more on the weekends. I have kind of a deal with my husband so he can watch the kids for a little bit. But you can work this business as little or as much as you like. The most successful coaches in this business probably work maybe 2 to 3 to 4 hours a day at the most. But you can run this business at less. And guess what? You can go on vacation and you can run it from vacation. And you can go on a cruise and you can run it from your cruise. That's the awesome thing about this is it's so flexible and you have the freedom to do it anywhere at any time. And if you're home with your kids and you need to put some 2-3 hours in or 1 to 2 hours, which you can absolutely do as a coach, and your kids need your attention, well then guess what? You're going to pay attention to your children and you can do coaching later. So that is the amazing, option of doing this. Okay. I hear this a lot as well. I cannot be a coach because I'm not at my goal weight. I'm not ready. So I'd like to introduce you to me. This is me. This girl right here on the left, this is me and my sister. This is the week that I signed up. This was December. This was Christmas Eve of 2014. I had signed up 3 days prior to that. Again, I was only doing it for the discount. I didn't think I was going to work it, but then I thought, you know what, why not? I'm still on this journey. Let me share my journey with other people. And if you guys have followed me from the beginning, you've seen that in me. I have been very transparent. I have shared my ups and my downs, and I check in every day. And it's not easy for me. It's still not easy for me. If you saw my post today, I wanted to eat the entire house, but I didn't. I went running instead. But so it's just a matter of sharing my journey. So you can do this at any point. And in fact, if you have weight to lose, if you have a transformation, in front of you, people are going to be inspired by that because this is real. This is real life. You don't have to be some Barbie doll to do this business. In fact, more people are not going to relate to you if you're a Barbie doll because most people are just not Barbie dolls. So if you're a real person, if you really struggle, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, if you go through these things in life and you share that, people are going to relate to you. And that is what this business is about. Okay. So let's talk about how you sign up. Maybe you have been talking to a coach that invited you to this call. You've been talking to me and, okay, you're sold, you're interested. How is it that you get set up from here? Your first option, which I will point out is your best option, you can sign up with a challenge pack. If you've purchased a challenge pack in the past, you can still sign up with this option. and your sign-up fee is waived, that $40 sign-up fee we talked about earlier. It's your best bang for your buck, because you're getting everything that you need to be successful with the Beachbody programs, which comes with the program and the Shakeology, and the sign-up fee is waived. So you get that whole package. And guess what? It's the exact same price that you would pay if you were a customer. It's the exact same price. So I'm not really sure why anybody would sign up as a customer and just one, but hey, that's just me. You sign up with a challenge pack, and then if you sign up as a coach, your next month, it's 25% off. So if you're going to continue shipments, it just makes sense to sign up as a coach and to give it a whirl. Option number 2 is you can sign up with a Beachbody program and you pay the $39.95 fee. Again, I wouldn't advise that because it's just kind of throwing money away. Option number 3, sign up for Shakeology, pay the $39.95 fee. Again, I will point out, if you are a veteran, if you are active duty, or if you are the spouse of an active duty serviceman or woman, then you get those fees waived as well. Just so you are aware, there is a minimum order requirement per month to stay an active coach and to be eligible for benefits and rewards. But if you are on your Shakeology, if you are on Beachbody Performance Stack, which is Recover and Energize, you meet those requirements, so that suffice, okay? And that means that you just get rewards and are eligible for these trips, like the cruise I went on, etc. So I'm going to share with you just a few pictures. If you don't follow me on Facebook, if maybe you don't know me, but these are pictures from going on the cruise. That was completely paid for by Beachbody. And for those of you that did the 21-Day Fix program, the 21-Day Fix program, I went on an excursion, swam with the dolphins with Miss Autumn Calabrese. It was the week was amazing. I just wanted to cry happy tears the whole time. It was a dream come true for real. And the best part was it was free. I worked my butt off for it, but it was free. So this corny picture of me jumping up and down, jumping in the air, it was probably my 30th take, was really genuine excitement on the cruise. But I also got to meet all of the trainers. I earned a photo opportunity with all of them. They really are just regular people, just really awesome and very genuine and heartfelt in their delivery and in helping other people, which is awesome for us coaches because it just makes you believe even more in what you're doing. So I got to meet all of them. This guy up here in the right-hand corner is Carl Deichler. He's the CEO of Beachbody, just a really cool guy. And then if you don't recognize everybody else, it's Tony Horton, who's very funny, Autumn, Sagi, who's the creator of Body Beast and also Hammer and Chisel, and then new trainers, they did Les Mills Pump and Combat, Joel and Jericho. They were also on our excursion to swim with the dolphins. They were all very, very cool. So what do you do now? You've been on this webinar and you're interested. You want to sign up, but what do you do? So number 1, you're going to contact the coach that invited you, and you're going to discuss what kind of coach you'd like to be. So the kind of coach you can be is you can be an all-in coach. You want to make some really good money with this. You want to build a life of freedom, where you can earn a crazy amount of money if you'd like. You can be a hobby coach where you dabble here and there. Or you can be a discount coach where you love the products and you want to get a discount on them, which is 25% off. Number 2, then you want to let them walk you through how to sign up. Like we talked about, let them talk to you about getting a challenge pack, if that's the route you want to go, getting a new program. I would encourage you to go through the challenge pack price because we as coaches, once you sign up, you cannot get a challenge pack again. So it's really the best bang for your buck to order that the first time when you sign up. And then number 3, if you're ready to work this business, then you make sure you get registered for a new coach mentorship, which I run pretty much on a revolving door for new coaches as they come in. Like I said, I was doing it at the beginning of every month, but we have so many coaches being added that I came up with a structure that just people can get enrolled in it right away when they sign up. And you can hit the ground running. So, the last thing I want to say, and maybe there might be one more slide, but I really want to ask you, what's holding you back? I know what's holding you back because it's the same thing probably that was holding me back. Maybe you're a little doubtful of it. Maybe you're a little fearful. You're just unsure. The unknown is it's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little scary. But I want to ask you, what if? What if you change a life in the process? What if you become healthier because of this? What if you make some extra money to pay some bills? What if you grow an amazing business and replace your salary, stay home with your babies, and pay off all of your debt? The sky is the limit, really, truly, and if you can dream it, you absolutely can do it. And so I would encourage you, if you are thinking about doing this, to just give it a try. There's absolutely no obligation to stay a coach, guys. If this doesn't work for you, you cancel. That's it. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like the products, you get them back, and there you go. And again, there's no contract. So if you give it a try for 2-3 months and you say, this just isn't for me, no harm, no foul, you cancel, and then that's that. So if you have any more questions, this is my last slide. You can contact me directly. I am more than happy to have one-on-one calls, answer your questions. You can go to my website, which is www.stephaniebaumgartner.com. You can check me out on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a message because I'd love to chat with you. And I'd love to get you set up on our team and, get you to join our cause. So I'm going to go ahead and end the call here, or just end the recording rather. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. It was an awesome night to spend with you, and I hope that we will see you in our team page.